Good day, everyone. I'm Razmi No from Advanced Engineering. Today, I would like to present on the evaluation of the voice command tailgate opener for our model, the Proton X50FL. Today's agenda begins with an introduction, followed by outlining the objective. We will then proceed with benchmarking, evaluation tests, and, lastly, conclusion with recommendations. Let's start with the introduction. The voice command tailgate opener, offered as a Proton accessory, enables users to open and close their vehicle's tailgate simply by using voice commands. This feature revolutionizes convenience by making accessing your cargo space effortless with just your voice. Enhanced security. Activating the system requires only voice commands along with the car's key fob, ensuring the safety and security of your belongings. It's also incredibly convenient, as opening your tailgate is now as easy as speaking, eliminating the need to fumble with keys or search for buttons. The system is also highly efficient, allowing you to streamline your daily routine and save time with quick and effortless access to your cargo space. Last but not least, stay ahead with the latest automotive technology, adding a touch of modernity and sophistication to your vehicle. Let's take a look at how the system is triggered and activated to open the trunk using voice commands.
Open boot. Open boot. Okay.
The trunk was successfully opened using Samsung A32 with a full volume setting. Now, let's take a look at securing the trunk.
Close boot. Okay.
Kau buat rapat ni tu, yang mula ni. Sekali jemput dia boleh. Buat sekali.
The aim of this evaluation is to assess the effectiveness of the voice command tailgate opener in the Proton X50FL. Moving on, let's review the benchmarking products. The selected products are Proton, Saxwell, Shenzhen Long, and iCarLife. The price range is from RM66 to RM414, with Shenzhen Long being the most expensive at RM414 and Saxwell the least expensive at RM66. The working voltage for all products is 9 volt to 16 volt, except for Proton, which has a range of 12 volt plus or minus 10%. Proton's product has the highest standby current at under 65 mA, compared to Saxwell's 1.2 mA and Shenzhen Long's 10 mA. Proton and iCarLife support only the English language, whereas Saxwell and Shenzhen Long support multiple languages. The majority of the products have a wake-up word and a similar action word. Proton has the highest current and power consumption, with less than 500 mA and 6 watt, respectively. In contrast, Shenzhen Long and iCarLife both have the same current and power consumption of 20 mA and 0.24 watt. The evaluation tests included system integration, accuracy, system speed, robustness and consistency, handling of complex commands, error management, and language support. The system includes a microphone positioned at the inside of the lower part of the rear trunk. A controller also located the same location of the microphone. A speaker near the microphone. Lastly, the wire harness that connects all the components to the power tailgate harness. The system operates under specific conditions. Firstly, the key must be inside the car or within 1 meter behind it. Secondly, the car must be moving slower than 3 km per hour and unlocked inside. Thirdly, when the key is outside, it must be within 1 meter of the stationary car. Finally, for voice activation, you need to be within 1 meter of the back of the car. Let's proceed to the slide on evaluation test findings. During the integration system testing, it was discovered that the high Proton wake-up word is not functioning. However, the tailgate can still be opened and closed using the open trunk or close trunk commands. Additionally, the dark current was measured to be 10 mA. For accuracy evaluation, The product consistently responded to tailgate and close tailgate commands within a range of less than 1 meter. Testing was conducted using a Samsung A32 at full volume and a distance of 10 centimeters. Beyond 10 centimeters, the commands do not function. Next is the speed evaluation. Using a stopwatch to measure the time from the voice command, the open and close timing was determined to be between 5.5 seconds and 6.5 seconds. In the robustness and consistency section, when commands were issued repeatedly, 10 times in this case, it performed flawlessly. For complex commands, if close trunk is spoken while the trunk is already closing, it will stop. The user can then choose to close or open it with another command. However, if the trunk is opening, it can be stopped, and the next command will only continue open it fully. Next is error handling. When testing the system's ability to recover from errors, it did not respond. These errors included misinterpretations, like open failgate, ambiguous commands, such as trunk open, and variations in command structure, like open the trunk of the car. And lastly, the system only supports English. Let's move to the last slide for today's agenda, conclusion with recommendations. System integration. Firstly, the dark current was acceptable, as it is below the allowable limit of 20 mA. Secondly, the wake-up word is not working. Therefore, it is recommended to apply and activate the wake-up word high, proton. The product reliably responded to commands like open tailgate and close tailgate from a distance of less than 1 meter. Hence, it is recommended to include an additional microphone to extend the range of voice activation, such in Shenzhen Long product. Opening and closing times ranged from 5.5 to 6.5 seconds. The system performed perfectly, achieving a flawless 10 out of 10. If you say a close trunk while it's closing, it will stop. You can then tell it to open or close again. But if the trunk is opening and you stop it, it will continue opening with the next command. Next, the system did not respond to mistakes such as saying open failgate, ambiguous commands like trunk open, or variations such as open the trunk of the car. Last but not least, the system only supports English. It is recommended to add for Bahasa Melayu language.